Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball next on the show. Marcus Stroman gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Stepping into the box, Trey Turner, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Good late break to the slider. 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. The 2-2. Hit to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton digging in next. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He carries a .308 batting average. And now a pitch on the way. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Grounded to first, fielded cleanly, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Hard hit to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order, and now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Stephen Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Stephen Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. the pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball, great changeup, great curveball, and great slider. Very, very rarely do you see a guy have a 4-pitch mix that's as good as Stephen Strasburg's.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Fouled away. Hits this one hard the other way. Cabrera's up with it, and the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. The pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. One out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 21 homers and 44 RBIs. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the Mets. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Eric Thames.
Eric Thames.
Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one. Thames behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Conforto is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
That is it. The catcher, number 28, Kurt.
Into the box, Kurt Suzuki. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Now the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Now the 1-1 pitch. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. There's Starlin Castro. He'll follow next. The 3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. On the first, and Suzuki's retired, 2 away.
That is it. The second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now batting, Yoenis Cespedes. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Chopped to third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes. One and 2. Here it comes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. So Robinson Cano will grab a bat next. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strasburg has worked his way through more than 1,500 career innings, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. Bottom of the second here with no score. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Cano, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes, he's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Hit on the ground out to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Strasburg comes set. Here comes the first pitch.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start, where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Here it comes, 0-2. A curveball hit right back at him, and he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And now a pitch on the way.
0-1.
The 0-1 delivery. Favorable call in there for a strike. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Now here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Zimmerman, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 37, Stephen Strasburg.
Standing in now, Stephen Strasburg. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Stroman is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Up next for Washington, the shortstop, Trey.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And in to bat is Trey Turner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way to third. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Washington. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's set. Here it comes. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-0.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Castro ranging into the outfield. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Batting in, the shortstop,
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first runner on the board right here.
Stepping in now, Marcus Stroman. And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. Zips it to Castro for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Ball
2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in his zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Here it comes on 3-0. Lifted in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Mets 1 and the Nationals nothing. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Adam Eaton.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
That ball went out.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Here now is Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pick.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Eric Thames is on deck. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
This is their time right here. The starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Into the box, Eric Thames, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Swing and a miss for strike 1. The 1-1 home. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
3-2 pitch. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
At the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Second base.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
So here's Starlin Castro. That's the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Here now the 2-2 on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The third base, number 13, Asdrubal Cabrera.
Digging in the switch hitter as Asdrubal Cabrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Slider laid off for a ball. That's inside. 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to get into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
2-1 to count. Soto at third. Suzuki at second with 2 gone. All even now, 2-2. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. One for the Nats on the Suzuki double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All even now at 1-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out.
The right fielder.
So with that,
30.
let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. At the plate, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In his career, Conforto comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. The 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Cap.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here it comes. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 1-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 1-2.
That's the ball.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Now the pitch.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
The 3-2 pitch. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. From the stretch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that serves Citi Field, and it's become quite a big deal here in Queens.
No, Matt, they really go all out in support of this Mets team, and it's sort of become a movement amongst fans here in New York.
Yeah, and it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire the side. Mets leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're not doing a very good job of hitting off the fastball today, which he said is a necessity in today's game. Otherwise, he explained, the pitcher never feels uncomfortable and believes he can get anyone out at any time. That hasn't been too far from the truth in this one, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for one.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman. Pitch on the way. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan Zimmerman.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
The pitcher, number 37.
Now at the plate, Stephen Strasburg. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Short number, Trey Turner.
Here now is Trey Turner. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Last half of the fifth coming up, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
He's set, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. Now a curveball misses inside. Ramos is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Eaton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Stepping in, Brandon Nimmo. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And that misses, ball 4. And now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So here now's the pitcher, Marcus Stroman, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets strand one. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and the next at bat is speedy Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton.
First pitch of the at bat. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Sinker. 3-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto is there, and he has it for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Striding in, Juan Soto. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. And the pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
One out, nobody on.
Ball.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
So now to the plate, Eric Thames, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the 3rd baseman, Jeff McNeil.
The 3rd baseman, number 6.
First offering on its way.
No.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
In now, Pete Alonso, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Driven to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Score remains tied 1-1. At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
No, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
3-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cespedes going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready for another chance? Starlin Castro. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Starlin Castro is the 2nd out in the 7th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike one.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Popped him up. Cano has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still tied 1 apiece. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on its way. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. To first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next to the bat, the second baseman, Cano.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Cano waits on the first pitch. And Cano out in front of it as he pulls this one foul into the seats down the right side. And it's fouled away. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Robert Gesellman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 65, Robert.
Howie Kendrick is going to be asked to get things going here as it lead off the top of the 8th. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. He'll enter play at .313, 11 home runs, and an even 40 RBIs. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Three and 1 to Howie Kendrick.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Victor Robles will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
For the Nationals, number 16, Victor Robles.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Rosario brings it in, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Now back.
Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
But speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh and 1 count. Here it is.
Ball.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
From the windup, the 1-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. drilled down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for Washington. Score remains tied 1-1. Howie Kendrick stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 47.
Wander Suero is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 51, Wander Suero. Leading up for the Mets, the center fielder.
So here's Brendan Nimmo as he rips it on the ground to second. Castro's got it, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. J.D. Davis will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. He'll start this one at 269. 3 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Still tied 1 apiece. Justin Wilson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Digging in once again, Adam Eaton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Leading off for Washington, the center fielder, Adam Eaton.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Wilson is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton. The 1-2. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Digging in, Juan Soto. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
In there, 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. One count and the pitch.
That's outside.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Eric Thames. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
On the ground for Cano at second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
The third baseman, number 6.
First delivery to him on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
To the plate now, Pete Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Barehanded by Castro. What a play.
The right fielder.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now in the box, Michael Conforto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Ready with the 0-1. A little roller toward the hole. Reined in. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Kurt Suzuki.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. And that will get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning. And now the plot will thicken a bit as you get a look at what remains in the Mets bullpen should they decide to make a move. Stepping in now, Starlin Castro. Fouled away. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. The 0-1. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. This is popped up. Alonso in foul ground. And no one will get this one. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box as Dribble Cabrera, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. Hit in the air to right field. Conforto is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Brad Brock takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 29, Brad Brock.
Howie Kendrick will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. One and one. Here it is. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Nimmo is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nationals lead one. Still tied 1 apiece. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Sean Doolittle comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 63, Sean Doolittle. Now playing third base and batting 9.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Comes set, and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. One pitch is a splitter, called strike 2. Now Cano swings and misses on a good 2-strike pitch there as he's retired for out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Full count, 3-2. He's set. The payoff pitch. Line to the right side. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
In now, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. One ball, one strike to count. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Payoff pitch on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Hit hard toward first, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. 11th inning set to get underway, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
Number 1, Wilmer Defoe.
From the stretch, and he gets ahead 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
So now to the plate, Trey Turner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Into the box now, Adam Eaton. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. From the belt, the pitch.
Oh, that's good.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Coming to the plate now, Juan Soto. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Soto carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 0-1. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. One and two. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Ripped down the first base line.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Still 2-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Now swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Will Harris takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Will Harris.
Next for the Mets, Ahmed Rosario. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. A 1 pitch on its way. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Ready with the 1 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home, and the winning run will reach. It's a leadoff walk to start the home half here in extra innings.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1 and 2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Dominic Smith will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Dominic Smith.
And that misses inside 1-0. The winning run is at first base. The 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Ball game. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
When you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. New York earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Brad Brock claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors.